Hey there, folks. Your old pal Joe D here. So I'm out of the car finally on that road trip, and I'm in New Mexico. And as you can see here behind me, it's pretty insane. But in the car, I was listening to this Diary of a CEO conversation between that guy that's the host, I forget his name, and Raoul Paul. And basically, they're making the case, Raoul Paul was making the case that ultimately, the only thing you should be invested in at this point is tech stocks and crypto. And he actually went as far to say that if you don't have much money, your best bet is essentially high risk crypto. Now, he kind of wavered back and forth between saying, even talking about meme coins as a way to 50x 100x your money, even though he admitted that 99 times out of 100 you'll just lose all your money, but certainly made the case strongly for top three cryptos: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, maybe a few others, as a essentially reasonable risk, but potentially high performing portfolio. He ultimately thinks that, like the S&P, at the very least, even if it continues to perform the way it has historically, 10% a year is just not enough return. And I guess I'm debating whether or not I agree with him, and as often the case, it depends. If you are younger and you don't have a lot of savings, I will admit that this AI revolution and crypto revolution and the Web 3.0 revolution is going to be one of those unique periods of time where you can make what would be considered excessive returns in a short period of time. Maybe in the next 5 to 10 years, invested in the right technology stocks and even the higher market cap cryptos, you could 10 times your money, maybe 20 times your money. I'm certainly considering that for myself. So I guess my feeling is, if you don't have much to lose, it might be worth just betting it all on the higher risk AI, high tech, high growth stocks, and or crypto and Bitcoin. I'm not an expert, and I certainly can't make predictions about where crypto will go, but obviously tons of VC money, there's tons of activity. Bitcoin is now definitely a widely adopted new asset class. And the targets of $1.5 million per Bitcoin, specifically because it is capped at 21 million coins, is not far-fetched. Will it find its, will it draw down 60, 70, 80%, sometime between here and that price? Possibly. But I'm definitely buying into that. And, I'm not comfortable putting all my money in high-tech stocks and crypto. Maybe I should, but I'm probably increasing my exposure to that category, those two categories, to the tune of maybe 30 to 40% of my overall net worth. The rest being in more conventional stock investments, like, a balanced American S&P 500, some international and emerging market, and some bonds sort of portfolio. And then I have a certain amount of real estate. And then I have actually a universal index universal life policy that I feel is a conservative investment, but it's based on the performance of the S&P, with a 0% floor but a 10% cap on the high side. That's sort of like, a bit of a backup plan, I guess. But I don't know. So I guess it depends how much money you have. I wouldn't bet the farm if you've actually accumulated, $500,000+ at this point. But if you only got $1,000 or $5,000 or $10,000, shit, maybe even $50,000, it might be worth going in, and putting it all in black. I know that's an irresponsible thing to say, but these, life-changing technological revolutions don't come along so often. I wasn't able to cash in on the original .com boom because I didn't have any money back then. And I didn't miss the boat after the financial crisis because I went heavy in real estate and did well there. But obviously there was a huge stock market gain to be had between 2008 and 2025 in the S&P even, you know. But now I think the opportunity is definitely going to be in the AI and crypto space, in the intersection of those two things, and sort of the digitizing of real world assets on chain, and then managing all that and managing AI infrastructure and assets. So that's my take. You know, of course, you know, I'm always non-committal in my recommendations because I'm frankly not super comfortable telling people what to invest in, but that's my response to that theory. Okay, talk to you later.